Anna, your mom is calling. I'm putting on makeup now. Can you answer the call on speakerphone? Okay. I put the call on speakerphone as my daughter requested. Anna, were you able to sleep well last night? Yeah? I'm glad. We'll be starting our new life soon, so please hold on a bit longer. I didn't understand what they were talking about. My wife's voice kindly trusted our daughter. I could feel how much she loved her. I was relieved to see how well they got along. I looked at our daughter. My daughter put her finger pointer up to her mouth and indicated that I should stay quiet. I remained silent and continued listening as my wife said something shocking. My name is Joe. I'm 40 years old and work from home. I met my wife Alyssa at a matchmaking party. We were the same age and we got along well, so we began dating. Things went well as we dated, so we ended up getting married. Shortly after we got married, we had our daughter Anna, who is already 15 years old. My wife and I are both strong-willed, so we end up bumping heads often, but we live together happily and have made a wonderful little family together. 15 years have passed since we got married. I plan to be with my wife and watch over our daughter together with her forever. Where will you two go for your anniversary? One day my daughter asked me this, happily. We haven't decided yet, but we plan to go out and have dinner somewhere. Nice! You'll eat somewhere fancy, right? I'm not sure if it'll be anywhere as fancy as the place I proposed to your mom, but I thought we should go somewhere nice. I'll watch over the house while you two are out, so enjoy yourselves. Thank you. After speaking about this with Anna, I expected Elisa to tell me where she wanted us to celebrate, but she didn't speak to me about our anniversary at all. Could she be waiting for me to surprise her? It was our 15th anniversary, so maybe she was expecting a special surprise. In that case, I should plan our anniversary evening without revealing any details to Alyssa. I passed the days researching what we should do on our anniversary. I made a reservation at a nice hotel restaurant, but when I told Alyssa about it, I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood, was all she replied. Disappointed, I canceled the reservation, and our anniversary came along without us having prepared anything special. On the day of, my wife sleepily ate breakfast. I thought to myself that she must be tired from work, and just like that, I'm headed out now, she said and started leaving for her office. Before she stepped out of the house, I asked her what she thought we should do for dinner that night. What do you mean, what should we do? Well, it's our anniversary after all, but my wife said something surprising in response. Yeah, today's Friday, so I'll be having dinner with my junior colleagues. Huh? It's already this late? I need to leave. See you later, I said in a choked-up voice. Our daughter was listening in on us and also seemed shocked. Mom doesn't seem to care about your anniversary at all. That's horrible. Hearing how upset Anna was helped calm me down. She must be tired from work, I said to Anna. Not celebrating our 15th anniversary was really sad, but Alyssa worked hard at her job every day, so I felt grateful to her. Thinking that, I went over to my computer and sat down to work. That night, I ended up going out to eat with Anna, and we celebrated her mom and I's anniversary together. That Friday, my wife had stayed out late drinking with her colleagues, so the next day, she didn't wake up until afternoon. Since I work as a programmer from home, I do most of the housework. I also enjoy cooking. Sometimes I do get mad when I see how my wife does nothing around the house, but I usually keep my cool. My wife was laying around on the sofa in the living room when our daughter stood in front of her. Anna, what is it? Alyssa looked up lazily at Anna, and Anna suddenly burst out angrily. It was your anniversary with Dad yesterday, so why didn't you come home until so late? Ah, right, that was yesterday. That was all my wife said as a response, which made Anna even angrier. What's with you? It was your special day after being married 15 years. 15 years have passed already, huh? Seeing how little my wife seemed to care, I was livid. Why are you acting like that? Isn't it normal for you to act a bit more sorry in this situation? When I said this, Alyssa made a disgusted face and began to talk back to me. What? How dare you say something like that? I'm exhausted from working every day. We aren't newlyweds anymore, so wedding anniversaries and things like that don't matter anymore. I was sick and tired of her. Hearing what her mom had to say, Anna replied furiously. Dad remembered the date and is always so grateful for you, so why are you acting so mean? Shut up. What's wrong with both of you? Whatever, I'm going to my mom's house. Alyssa got up, packed her bags, and headed to my in-laws' house. What's with my mom? She can't accept that she's at fault, so she's running off to Grandma's house? Annoyed that her mom ran away, Anna complained with her arms crossed. Seeing my wife's attitude, I felt let down by her. We fought before, but she hasn't talked back to me so illogically like this. From then on, Alyssa began acting very coldly at home. She never spoke to Anna and I, and she began coming home from work later than before. She would spend every weekend at her mother's house. Seeing her act like this, I could feel my love for her disappearing. Around 3 months after this began, Alyssa became very close with Anna. "Anna, will you join me at your grandma's house today?" "Yeah, I'll come." "Then let's get going." Anna began going with her mom to her grandma's house every weekend. She acted like she loves her mom more than me. I didn't get along with my mother-in-law at all, and one time she even insulted me to my face. Since then, I never visit my in-laws' house. Anna wasn't the biggest fan of her grandma either, and she was super angry at her mom about what happened on our anniversary, so I wondered what could be going on. Usually, it's a good thing for a mom and daughter to get along, but in this situation, I felt like Anna was being stolen away from me, which made me a bit sad. Alyssa and I barely spoke, and we became very antagonistic, so Anna began acting differently based on who was at home with her. When my wife was at work, Anna would speak to me, but when my wife would get back from work, Anna would only speak to her. Not that it bothered me all too much, and I know I shouldn't care, but I suspiciously wondered why she would only talk to her mom like that. Then, something surprising happened. One weekend, my wife went to her mother's house as usual, but Anna stayed home with me. Anna's phone was laying on the dining table and it suddenly rang. I looked at the screen and saw that my wife was calling her. "Anna, your mom is calling." "I'm putting on makeup now. Can you answer the call on speakerphone?" "Okay." I put the call on speakerphone as my daughter requested and heard my wife's voice. "Anna, were you able to sleep well last night?" "Yeah." "I'm glad. We'll be starting our new life soon, so please hold on a bit longer." I didn't understand what they were talking about. My wife's voice kindly trusted our daughter. I could feel how much she loved her. I was relieved to see how well they got along. I looked at our daughter. My daughter put her pointer finger up to her mouth and indicated that I should stay quiet. I remained silent and continued listening as my wife said something shocking. "Soon that guy is going to get caught for abuse." "Huh? Abuse? What is she talking about?" A sly grin came across my mother-in-law's face and she began to speak to Anna. "You understand who's the good person here, right? Give up on that scumbag." Then Alyssa began to speak again. "I'll accuse him of domestic abuse, and as compensation take the house. Then the three of us will live together with Michael. I'm really looking forward to it." "Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too," said Anna as she hung up the phone. I stood frozen in place. Anna, what was that all about? What are you guys planning?" I felt scared. I glanced at my daughter, but she faced me with a strong look in her eyes. "Don't worry, Dad. I've been on your side since the beginning." "Huh?" My daughter explained to me what had been going on recently. A few months ago, when Anna was out with her friends, she saw her mom and grandma walking with a man she didn't know. She thought something was off, but knew that if she asked her mom directly, she would never find out. She decided to kiss up to her mom so that her mom would think that Anna is on her side and tell Anna the truth. Alyssa was on guard at first, but Anna knew how to get on her good side. Alyssa and Anna went off to my in-laws' house together, and Anna found out the truth. My wife and mother-in-law wanted to frame me as a bad person so that Alyssa could run away from me, marry her lover, and live together with him and my mother-in-law. Since my father-in-law had passed away, my mother-in-law has been living on her own. Because she hated me, she wanted to chase me away from the family and live together with her daughter. Alyssa has been having this affair for a long time now, so she introduced her mother and her lover to each other, and the three colluded together to plan how to kick me out of the family. It seems they also planned to get rid of Anna as well, but since she began acting loyal to her mom and grandma, they decided to bring her into the plan. But all along, Anna had been against them, and collected loads of evidence to give me. Anna had photos of her mom with her lover, and even voice recordings of her mom and grandma discussing their plan. I quickly went to the police, and reported Alyssa and her mother for fraud. I hired a lawyer as well, and prepared to fight them legally. Shortly after I filed the police report, Alyssa went to her home. My phone rang like crazy. That in itself was probably also proof that Alyssa had done something wrong. "Where are you? Why did the police come to my mom's house?" "There's no way I'm telling you where I am. I know what you and your mother were planning. Sorry to break it to you, but Anna told me everything." "That girl, she betrayed me." "Hey, Don't act like Anna is the one to blame here. This is your punishment for what you've done. I've reported you to the police for fraud. Because of your affair, I will divorce you and claim alimony and child support. What? Stop messing around. The one who's been messing around this whole time is you. There's no way I will forgive you. About our home that you wanted so badly, I've inherited this big house from my family, and it seems that whoever sells it will get a good amount of money. What? I never planned anything like that. I would never give it to you, but if I died, Anna will inherit it. Not risk the house getting into your hands in any way. I will sell it. I can't trust you, so I spoke to a lawyer and they recommended I sell. Huh? Wait. It seemed like Alyssa had more to say, but I ignored her and hung up the phone. Afterwards, with the help of my lawyer, I claimed alimony and child support from her. I also received monetary compensation from my wife's lover. Alyssa requested to pay me child support in monthly payments. Once this was decided, our divorce was official. My ex-wife became riddled with debt, and since she couldn't get my house as she had planned, her lover threw her away. Her lover was a junior of hers from work, so he went against her and told everyone at their job that she had abused him. Rumors spread about her at her workplace, so her salary was decreased and she was transferred to another company branch somewhere far away. Rumors also spread around my mother-in-law's neighborhood. People said that she helped her daughter's adultery and abused her grandchildren. Everyone thought she was a horrible person and began to avoid her. On the other hand, I bought myself a new apartment where I began to live together with my daughter. I'm incredibly grateful to Anna for protecting me. I hope her and I can continue to support each other and live happily together. Thank you for